Hey everyone, and welcome back on the channel. My name is Alex. In today's video we have episode 3, day 3 of our 2024 Paris Olympics series. Thanks a lot to everyone tuning in for episode 1, day 2. We appreciate you being with us for this series. There's a lot of good stuff coming up, a lot of competitions still haven't started, and we have some track and field events lined up for the next few days. So stay tuned with us. There is a playlist on the channel, Paris 2024 Olympics, and you can find all the videos there. Let's start with today's fun fact. And today's fun fact is a number, and the number is 329. That's the number of medal events in the Paris 2024 Olympics. That's basically an event where you have medals awarded at the end. It can be an individual event, a relay, and that number 329 is actually coming down from 339 in Tokyo, and actually 340 medals were awarded in Tokyo because two high jumpers shared the gold medal in Tokyo, getting that extra medal in the overall count. The most awarded event in Paris will be aquatics, with swimming, marathon swimming, diving, water polo. That's 49 medals, followed really closely by track and field with 48 medals. And let's move on to today's schedule. We have today two sessions, one in the morning, one in the evening. The morning session will see the first round of the women's 3,000 meters steeplechase, and also of the men's 110 meters hurdles that will take place this morning in the Stade de France. And tonight, 7:05 p.m., the first round of the men's 400 meters, followed really closely by the semi-finals in the men's 100 meters. That's 8:05 p.m. Central European time. In the first semi-final, we will have Noah Lyles and Lewis Hinchcliffe. The second semi-final will see Kenny Bednarek and the reigning Olympic champion Marcel Jacobs compete. And then the third semi-final, maybe the most stacked one, with Zarnel Hughes, Andre de Grasse, Ferdinand Omanyala and Fred Curley. That one will definitely be a tough one. Again, like yesterday, 2 auto qualifier spots per semi-final, and then 2 extra spots based on the 2 best times. Shortly after 8:35 p.m. we will have the women's 800 meter semi-finals, and then at 9:10 p.m. we will have the men's 1500 meter semi-finals, 2 semi-finals with 12 runners. The 6 first runners in each semi-final will advance to the final that will take place on the 6th of August in the evening session. The first semi-final will feature no other than Josh Kerr, Robert Farken, George Mills, Jakob Ingebrigtsen, Cole Hoker, and that's already quite some hit in that first semi-final. The second semi-final also really stacked with Timothy Cheruyot, Hobbs Kessler, Niels Larus from the Netherlands, Niels Gurley, and Nordes from Norway. Asdin Abs, also the French survivor from the repechage round, will be in that second semi-final. Very, very interesting events, and obviously the final in the 1500 will be followed by many people. This is probably one of the most expected, anticipated events in the 2024 Paris Olympics. So let's keep our eye on that. But that's going to be on the 6th of July. And then 9:50 p.m. tonight, again a big final, and we'll have, after yesterday's Queen of Speed, we'll come back to that in a second, we'll have tonight the King of Speed, the new Olympic champion on the 100 meter sprint distance. It's again a very interesting event. Noah Lyles is probably the favorite, but didn't have that much of ease to advance to the semi-final in the first round that took place yesterday. So let's keep an eye on Noah Lyles, Marcel Jacobs. Let's not count him out. Fred Curley and the others that will compete in the semi-final first thing tonight, and then in the final at 9:50 p.m. Central European time. Exciting times. And now let's also rewind a bit and let's check what happened last night on the women's 100 meters final. It was an interesting event. The semi-finals around 7:30, 7:50 p.m. and then the final round at 9:30 p.m. last night. In the semi-finals, the biggest surprise was that Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce did not show up in her semi-final. She withdrew from the competition before the semi-final. There is a few indications on her probably being injured, but that's not confirmed by herself or the Federation of Jamaica. The semi-finals were quite interesting. We had the fastest time ran by Julian Alfred. She looked really strong. Sha'Carri Richardson quite composed. And then in the final, I think, two interesting things as well. Marie-Josée Talou looked already injured and had a bit of an issue with her ankle before the final. She decided to take a start, but really struggled, had to stop her effort around 50 meters. And then three ladies really took off. Julian Alfred seemed untouchable. She ran a 10:72 national record for St. Lucia and also the first ever medal in any sort of international event for St. Lucia. Congrats to the new Olympic champion, Julian Alfred. Behind her, Sha'Carri Richardson, probably an upset for her. She looked happy and it was her first Olympics, but I can imagine she was expecting more for that 100 meters final. Silver medal for Sha'Carri Richardson and then Melissa Richardson for the United States as well with that bronze medal. That was for last night's 100 meters final. And that takes us to the brand rankings. And the brand rankings, we're looking at that table that you can see right here. We will put it as I speak today. We have Adidas still in the lead with 2 gold medals and 1 silver medal, 1 bronze medal. Behind Adidas, Nike got 2 extra medals yesterday in the 100 meters final. That was Sha'Carri Richardson and Melissa Richardson wearing the Max Fly 2. Sha'Carri Richardson had an amazing green colorway, not the electric pack. She had something different, a one-off colorway for herself. And then Puma, 1 gold medal, the first gold medal for Puma in the individual event, with Julian Alfred wearing the Evo Speed Sprint Nitro 2. Behind Puma, it's still Anti New Balance, Asics On, who are following in the brand ranking table. I would like to know from you, what do you think will happen? Is it going to be a Nike win in that brand rankings? Can Adidas and Puma compete with Nike and try to get more medals with track and field events approaching? I'm very curious, so let us know in the comments. My take is that we'll probably see a fairly balanced race between Puma, Adidas and Nike. Nike was always in front in the 2021 Olympics, in the recent World Championships. But recently, we have Adidas with many athletes. Puma signed also many athletes. And there's good chances that it will be a bit more balanced. Nike will probably win it, but let's see. I'm really curious and I would like to know your take down in the comments. Thanks a lot for watching this Day 3 episode of the Olympics series. We will continue reporting on a daily basis. We have some guests coming up, so stay tuned. There's a playlist right here if you want to click on it. That will take you to all the episodes in this series. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.